All right, YouTube universe. Welcome back to The Naked Truth. Welcome back to the channel. I greatly appreciate you dropping by today. And what do we have for you today, boys and girls? Well, on this channel, I've done a lot of Larry Bird, Larry Legend reactions. I've done a few Michael Jordan reactions as well. And today, I'm going to do something I've never done. And it's going to be my first ever reaction to Kobe Bryant, the late, great Kobe Bryant. And courtesy of the Pro Sports channel, we're going to be listening to other NBA legends and superstars telling Kobe Bryant stories. So, get that like out the way now. Get that subscription out the way now. We're going to sit back, we're going to relax, and we're going to enjoy NBA players talking Kobe Bryant. Here we go, jumping right into it, kids.
Kobe's incredible, man. R.I.P. Kobe, man. I miss Kobe. When I came over to the West,
Ron Artest.
We missed a lot of years playing against each other because I was suspended. I would miss games. I was out for a whole year. I missed him for 3-4 years. When I got to Sacramento, we was able to see each other 4 times a year. He played very well. You know, if he got 40, I don't want him to get 42 type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm still guarding him hard every time. But he wasn't playing mind games. Kobe just tough. You can't, be out the night before. He gonna give you 60.
Yeah.
You know, I think he scored 40 on me once, maybe. But even the other games, he was super consistent and just he never backed down. I would push him and move him and stuff, and he would just be right there.
Yeah.
That's probably what he loved.
Wanting all of it.
Yeah. He wanted all the smoke.
All of it.
We're Western Conference Finals, Game 6. We're triple teaming Kobe, right? Like I'm looking at Lamar Odom, and coach is like, go. Jason Richardson, Jared Dudley, Grant Hill, we're running at Kobe. He shoots a fadeaway from God knows where. Swish, slaps Alvin Gentry on the butt. I don't know what he said. Something to the effect of, good try. But you know what was crazy? Was
You need to bring more
when
than
we would
3.
watch the film afterwards, we would just laugh. You're just like, what? Like him shooting
That's just
left-handed
ridiculous,
shots.
throwing it up.
Him calling out plays as our coach is calling out plays. Like, these are things that we could see on film where you're just like, what, how? Like, how does he do it? You know how he does it. But at that attention to detail, it's not weird, it's next level.
I never told you so. We was in Charlotte and we was in the huddle and
He's a sponge.
It was like the game was tied. It was only like 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the shot clock. And Rudy T is like drawing up all type of shit on the board, and he swiped it off again. And Kobe said, "Fuck that, just give me the ball right here." And he was like, "Whoever want to take the ball, I'm gonna be."
That sounds like somebody we know, boys and girls, doesn't it? That sounds very Larry Legend-like. No. Just give me the ball right there, get everybody else out the way, and I'll take care of business. Love it.
History. And Lamar was like, "I want to be part of it."
Go grab the ball. All right, give me the
They
ball.
threw that shit in, man. Kobe hit the shot, blouse this game. It was just like, I looked at him. He was just like winked his eye in the moment, like, yo, just whoever want to be a part of history, just throw the ball in. This shit's over.
So I remember JR Rider scored on Kobe and was talking shit one day in practice early in that season.
Wrong thing.
So Kobe said, me and you after practice, 1-on-1. And so Phil stopped practice. And then we all just went and sat on the side and watched them two players play 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And JR Rider could hoop.
Ate his ass up.
And Kobe ate his ass up. He chewed him up. And so we were sitting on the sideline, and Horace Grant, I remember going, "Be careful what you ask for." And he got so mad that he came over the sideline, fist balled up, all swole up. He was like, "I'll beat all y'all asses," because he was so embarrassed, But that's what Kobe did that with Artest. He did that with Mitch Richmond. He did that with Lindsey Hunter when he came. Later on, Jim Jackson and Aaron McKee they signed with the Lakers later on in their career. Same thing. He was going to establish the pecking order. This is my shit. I'm the guy.
Yep.
And you got to come through.
You the young puppy.
Hilarious.
I love that.
I'm the king of the mountain.
Boston.
Playoffs?
No, this is a regular season game. It was a point. He put so much pressure on me.
P.
I think
Pierce.
he shot the ball every single time down. He had like 40. He had about 40 something.
Every time down, that sound like Kobe. Every time come down.
I look at the stat sheet. He took 41 shots on me.
Woo, 41 shots.
Personal. What you do?
Like, you ain't took 41 shots all year. He coming to Boston, took 41 shots on me. I was like, oh no, dog. He was trying to just take my head off. Like he was trying to go for 80.
JJ Redick and Cole and Team USA. Like we was locked in, and we were preparing to go play against the Ginobilis and the Rudy Fernandez is around the world. You know what I mean? Like just JJ Redick type of style player. And I remember Cole couldn't stand JJ Redick. So he coming to
That's funny because I think there are quite a few players and people out there today that don't quite like JJ Redick either.
practice. I hope somebody vouch for me on this story. I swear to God. And if everybody who's on that, they know. You know, people know. They might have their own version, but people know. The moral of the story is Kobe took it personal against JJ Redick in practice because he got tired of Coach K kept talking about JJ Redick, right? Kobe took it very, very personal to the point where he was running through screens in practice. He was denying JJ the ball. He was fouling the shit out JJ. I'm like, damn, why are you treating a young boy like that? Fuck that motherfucker. I'm like, what's the problem?
That's exactly how he was.
What's the problem? Coach K keep talking about this motherfucker. Like he coming up here to do something. Fuck this motherfucker. I'm gonna show you today. This motherfucker let JJ Redick score in practice.
The greats don't need much. Just a little tweaking.
JJ Redick. Yeah. I'm like, yo, look at this motherfucker. Like I'm always the light of the room. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, look at this nigga, man. This nigga's bugged out. Why you chasing JJ like that? He was in
practice.
He was running him down. I'm like, damn.
So I was a young rookie, and then my second year, I was always the youngest on the team. Him and I were the youngest early on. He had stripes. I didn't. He was getting re-signed, promised. I was just a young snotty-nosed rookie. So I had to do all the rookie duties year after year, the bags. I had, I had to get haze from all the guys. And I would be looking for him like, hey, man, you got stripes. Man, if you tell them back off, they'll back off. And he'd just look at me like, just do it. I'm like, come on, man, speak up for me. But it was, so that was the relationship. I think it was just, he was ready to go. And they was like, nah, young fella, you know what I mean? We've been here doing this. Go at this rate, go at this pace. And he's like, nah, we're going to go this fast.
Man, Lord, people don't even know what the 24 stand for. People don't even understand that was a sign to everybody that he was a step above 23, if y'all even got that.
That's why he went with 24?
That's why he went 24. And that was a shot at Mike. Straight up. Like,
all mind games, man. It's all mind games.
Stood on it. And if you look at every goal or every record that Mike Jordan has had, Kobe chased it. Mike used to talk that shit about the 69 and you can't do this and that. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Go do the science. All you young cats that love Kobe, go do all the work. Go do all the research and science about Kobe, yo. It was all about catching MJ and disappearing MJ and surpassing MJ. That's all 24 is about. We look at MJ on how the world looks at Kobe.
Right.
You know, we look at Michael Jordan with a promise of, man, we want to be that and we're going to chase that. And that's what we were all doing, right? We looked up. We grown now, and the younger generation is looking at Kobe like how we looked at Jordan as, from that influence of wanting to be like that, his mentality and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you study both, man, they had rocky starts to their beginnings and you saw the promises, but where they flourished is when they actually gave in to the team aspect of it all and then grew as players.
I'm checking my emails and
yeah, I'll tell you when KG is not otherwise talking trash and spewing out a lot of profanity, the man knows his stuff. He knows exactly what he's talking about. And I love the way he compared the Jordan and the Kobe. And, Kobe needed Michael Jordan. He needed something to chase in order for him to reach his peak of greatness. And just unfortunately, he was taken away from us far too soon.
And it's like, you've been invited to Obama's birthday party at the White House. And I didn't even know what we were going to do. I didn't know who was going. I just know I'm invited. So we go, and it's just like, the next thing you know, it's like I'm in a van. I had just LeBron, like Kobe. Thank God Derek was there. I'm weirded out with all these guys all the time anyway. And we ended up competing. It was awesome. And my favorite moment of that whole thing was, so I'm sitting next to Kobe, and we're like, we have the next game, and LeBron gets a steal, and he's about to, he's on the break. So obviously, when LeBron catches the ball on the break, it's a sight to see. Everybody's like watching, like, okay, what is he gonna do? And I just remember Kobe turns around and starts talking to me like about something completely, like he didn't even want to acknowledge the dunk, and I was like, okay, I know I'm sick, but this guy's sick as hell too. I was like, this guy won't even acknowledge. I was like, wow, that said a lot to me.
He didn't want that
fast break.
He didn't want that visual.
He didn't want the visual
in his memory.
He didn't want the visual of him watching LeBron dunk like this. He didn't want that picture of him looking. I was like, wow, there's levels to this.
Oh, that's a
Mamba mentality, boys and girls.
This episode.
All right. Well, that was a shorty. That takes us to the end of our first trip down the Kobe Bryant rabbit hole. We're going to do more of these. And again, if there's other superstars that you want me to react to, drop that in the comments, all right? But you know how we do this here. We don't waste any time on the wrap-up. So until the next Kobe Bryant drop, be on the lookout. The Naked Truth is out.